It's time now for a look at the latest in local news. In the news, still no arrest in the two incidents that are being investigated by the Jesup PD, which occurred the first week of April. Police still asking for the public's help. Chief Perry Morgan says that on April 2nd, police responded to a shooting at the corner of Walker and Whaley Streets in Jesup, which a female, Sharonda Baldwin, was shot in the head and was taken to Wayne Memorial Hospital in a private vehicle. Investigators on the scene found multiple shell casings alluding to multiple shots fired from multiple shooters. The investigation is ongoing. Ms. Baldwin's listed in stable condition. Police asking for anyone's help. If anyone knows anything about the shooting, they're asked to call the Jesup PD at 427-1300. Police also asking for anyone's help. If they know anything about the incident which occurred on April the 1st, as police responded to a 911 call, a report of a possible body found in a wooded area near Southeast Broad Street. During the on-scene investigation, the body of a white man was found, identified as Charles Charlie Miller. The body was turned over to the Wayne County Coroner's Office, and autopsy results are pending, but they do suspect foul play. Although criminal charges have not yet been filed, the investigation is active and still may result in charges being filed in the future. Again, the police department asking if anyone has any information pertaining to this case, contact the Jesup PD at 427-1300. Wayne County Board of Education meets on Tuesday the 12th of this month at 6 p.m. On the agenda, COVID update, capital outlay project update, Board of Education professional development discussion, also discussion of the facilities usage, public safety kids program, safe kids program, the prom weekend to be discussed. Again, the fiscal year 23 budget considerations underway. All that taking place on Tuesday, April the 12th at 6 p.m. at the Tech Center. Wayne County Historical Society is going to hold its April meeting on Thursday, April 14th at Captain Joe's Restaurant. Guest speakers for the meeting will be author of the books of children and adults, Pamela Bauer Mueller. Ms. Mueller has won many awards for her writing, including 3 Georgia Author of the Year awards. Her books, Neptune Honored and Angry Drum Echoed and Lady Unveiled, all have ties to our area. Neptune's Honor and An Angry Drum Echoed have been used by teachers in the Wayne County school system during the study of local history. Story of Catherine Green Miller. Lady Unveiled has ties locally to the Green family of Wayne County. The program begins next Thursday at 7 p.m. with the Dutch Street meal at Captain Joe's Restaurant. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned. In other news, we've got more from the discussion which took place at Tuesday's City Commissioners meeting as DDA Director Molly Hall on hand requesting funding for the project at the old Chamber of Commerce location on Cherry Street, which the city owns that piece of property. The DDA came before the Commissioners back in October, asked to bid the project, and sought the help of the UGA Carl Vinson Institute to come up with a design and proposal on what should be included in the park project. And DDA had a budget of $125,000 for the project. The bid came in around $89,000, and Tuesday night the DDA director was on hand seeking the approval of the funding for the project. But again, the approval to fund the project was voted down by a 3-2 vote, with Commissioners Tim Cockfield, Shirley Armstrong, and Bill Harvey voting against the expenditures. Commissioner Stanley Todd and Pamela Schumann voting yes for the funding. We begin with more of the conversation Tuesday night as the director appeared before the council seeking the funding.
What was the 120 you budgeted for green space? Do we have another money for that?
No, sir, that was specifically for this project. It was $125,000. That's where the $4,794.95 came out of, was that budgeted item.
Well, one thing about the budget, when y'all approve the budget, and this is one thing that Ms. Howard didn't understand, is when y'all approve the budget not to spend the money. But when it's time to spend the money, then y'all have to vote to spend the money.
Right, I understand. The money was dedicated for that.
But I did come before the council to ask permission to move forward with this project back in October.
Yes, you did. Yes, you
but
did.
they have to vote for the expenses, and that hasn't happened.
Right, and so we have this given to us. So what would be, moving forward, what would be suggested that we get somebody else to give us another price?
I suggested that we get this in time, we can go by and look at it, we can look at these prices. I mean, I'm not sure I'm prepared to spend $80,000 on it. Look, if you want to make a motion and you want to approve it, that's fine, but I'm not ready to approve it right now.
But that's why we discussed it. What would be about this area that, well, that is, like that palm tree down there, probably costing $1,200, but What about this one?
Well, I'm not sure what it is that I don't like, Stan, but it's, you know, we just cut out the $8,000 Friday. If we'd gone with the original proposal Friday, we'd spent $8,000 on a bunch of grass we don't even need. I mean, right out there with the grass tomorrow, the grass is beautiful.
Well,
Now,
can I make a
fortunately, Miss Marcus caught that and pulled it out before he came to us, the $8,000. But $8,000 is a lot of money.
Can I make a
That's just
comment
one
about
item.
$8,000? I understand $8,000 is a lot of money. I spoke, in the planning with this, with UGA, I took their recommendations on trees and also went to Mark Wrights at the Extension Agent, Derek Duncan with the U.S. Forestry. And my DDA board had concerns about the grass, if it was going to be tolerant to the shade that the oak trees would be provided. So I went and asked those questions, and their recommendation was that at some point, that shade will kill this centipede grass, and they said that St. Augustine would do better. So I felt like that was worth including in the budget so that it wouldn't have to be done down the road. But I'm okay with removing that. I completely understand the concern for that cost.
You can consider this, they want to plant a tree and all, and so on. That's how much? That tree?
I have $1,500 budgeted for all the
That's for
trees.
this month, something you're gonna do. The rest is what when it starts month anyway, is that correct? So could we possibly consider letting these trees while we consider the rest of the project?
Commissioner Stanley Todd moved forward. He wanted the project to move forward. He made the motion to approve the funding. Commissioner Schuman seconded. Here was the vote Tuesday night against the funding.
Together, and she had a big concern for how our city looks and its appearance. And we know we need to do some things to enhance the way our city looks. We feel more confidence in our DDA. I think she's thought into this process. She had to fund something else. I know it's spending money that we might not have known, but maybe even an hour or 30 minutes. But it's coming from a person that we have on our payroll that we put a lot of confidence in, and I'm fully behind her in this project. And I'm ready to make Jesup look better. I don't know about anybody else. Yeah, I have a motion to move forward. I have a second on the floor. Is there any further discussion before I call it? Clerk, call roll.
Commissioner Parkville?
No.
Commissioner Todd?
Yes.
Commissioner Harden?
No.
Commissioner Armstrong? No, ma'am. Commissioner Schuman? Yes.
Okay, so the motion's failed. What's that for us? Put us with ugly city.
Ms. Marcus can put this
They want a palm tree that looks good, they want an ugly you have the funds to build a Christmas tree if you want to on your own.
Yes, I
Okay, so
I
you
prefer
move
to
it.
plant another tree for this silver, yes.
Okay, that gives us time to think about it and talk about it, so we're going to do it.
Again, the park was to include trees, lighting, swings, a walkway. Once again, the project now in limbo. Not sure what Tuesday's vote means for the project. Commissioners are on Jekyll for the retreat. We'll have to get some direction from them when they return from Jekyll. But as of now, funding for the park project has been voted down by a vote of 3-2. We'll be back with some final news. In the news, National Crime Victims' Rights Week was established back in 1981 by President Ronald Reagan to provide an opportunity to raise awareness of victims' rights. This year's National Crime Victims' Rights Week will be commemorated during the week of April 24th through the 30th here in Wayne County. The Wayne County program will be held on Monday, April 25th from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. in Courtroom C at the Wayne County Sheriff's Office, located at 2660 East Walnut Street in Jesup. Again, the public is invited to attend. Public Safety Day this Saturday at the Ben Park Complex. Again, the public invited to attend. They're going to have a softball game. Also, all ages are invited to get hands-on experience with police cars, sheriff's vehicles, fire trucks, ambulances, and more. And the event will be followed by the softball game at 7. They've got a 50-50 raffle with proceeds going to the emergency agency's charitable funds and the Captain Joe Manning Scholarship Fund. And they hope to see everyone there. Again, that's this Saturday at the Ben Park Complex between 5 and 7 p.m. Again, the general election primary is set for May 24th. The deadline to register to vote in this election is Monday, April 25th. If you changed your name or your address since you last voted, please update your file by coming into the registrar's office and filling out a change of address form. You can also go online with your driver's license at www.mvp.sos.ga.gov to register to vote, update your name or address, view your precinct or polling place, and view a sample ballot of the candidates who are running for office in your voting district. Once again, the deadline to register to vote is Monday, April the 25th. And this Saturday, Emmanuel Baptist Church is having a day for Ukraine from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Again, they want to please help meet the humanitarian crisis. Again, Emmanuel Baptist Church taking donations, 1618 Waycross Highway. They say just drive by Emmanuel Baptist Church, drop off your tax-deductible check between 9 and 2 on Saturday to help with humanitarian relief in Ukraine. That's going to do it for the latest in the local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.